Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal week 7, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Pass caught right side by Lovely. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Ward. That one complete to McConkey. He's to the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Lad McConkey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now, he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. He wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they get a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Come on. 18 Cardinal.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw, here's Ward. And this one finds McConkey. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Throwing is Ward. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
A 6-yard loss. It's 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
Check, man. 52 blaster. Down. it. Freeze. Ready?
They begin the drive with Robinson. He had to fight that
Yeah,
time.
love
Ran
this thing.
through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 41-yard line.
43 rails.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Out of the gun, Ward.
Look at that. Look at that. See that?
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
17.
Rashad Bateman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
17.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready?
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
10 yards on the
Blue
pickup.
check.
It's 2nd and inches.
Set.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Robinson with another carry. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Vikings first down.
To throw now, here's Love. They'll find Metcalf. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Hey,
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play action this time with Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground.
See this shit?
4th
See
down
the
now coming up. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Check, Panther.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Yeah. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The tight end in motion right. Throwing now, Ward. And that is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away.
Yes.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And he's run well here the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 25.
Check right.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And pass the...
Red with the Beatles. You got it? All right.
Before he's out of bounds. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And the Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
Here we go.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The Vikings at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Love. That's complete yet again to Fulton. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line.
Love now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Rondé Gadsden, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ward now working out of the gun. Out to the flat here for Johnson. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
70 Timberwolves.
Now Ward. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the gun, Ward. There's a short one caught by Loveland. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout.
It's 4th down.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Vikings offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Love. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Down. Ready.
Throwing. Love. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. To the air again, Love. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, it's difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Starting to feel
the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has been a monster in the red zone here in these first couple of months of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Back to Robinson now on first down. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 119 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
Again, it's Robinson. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Ready?
Robinson will try to pick it up. And Robinson will not get there.
Get nothing.
Great defense at the point of attack and to stop him short of the first.
No gain on the play.
Love to throw for it on fourth.
Get
And
the
it's
fuck out of here.
incomplete. They cannot convert.
Yo,
and they
God.
turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on
That's
fourth.
crazy.
And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go. Start. 18 Cardinal. 18.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Ward. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Come on. Come on.
Here's Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw is Ward. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. To throw, here's Ward. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Bronco switch.
They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here I come.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. There's a short one caught by Logan. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short.
No, you don't. You didn't see his underwear the other day?
Which one?
Yeah, it was full of poop.
By maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
4th down and less than a yard.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Johnson will score. Touchdown, New York.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And now out comes Minnesota. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Dante Thornton, 75 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2. Love throwing for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
Vikings 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Let's go now.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 8. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Across midfield. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And
he's got a man complete. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Dante Thornton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have taken a fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a handoff to Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Complete. It's Johnson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Out of the gun, Ward. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, down at the 33. Right back to Tolbert. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. In motion goes the tight end. Throwing now, Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Now Ward, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Come on. Back up. Gravity line.
Now Ward on 4th down. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Lamb McConkey with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Yeah, they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Vikings offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Right back to him on first down. And they'll get this just to the 47, one-yard gain. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Love now. He'll find Metcalf. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2.
Ready,
Hand off now to Robinson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Now Love. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. And remember, the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Love looking to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. DK Metcalf. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have regained the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Jets 31.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So the Jets now down 35-31. A little over a minute to go. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on first down. They'll look to throw. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
ready.
Back to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's back to throw. And he's caught. Bateman. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
I got 15 seconds.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
He'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ward now working out of the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
At the 6-yard line.
Again, it's Ward. Got man, and he hits him in stride. And the Jets are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Ward. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Jets 38.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So now it's the Vikings' turn, trailing by a field goal. 20 seconds to go. Their 5-game winning streak hanging in the balance here. And he's going to have a first down, but he's tackled inbounds up near midfield. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Love. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
38.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This is first and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game.